Oh my God.
Okay.
That face. That
Yep.
face.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That is a fantastic face.
Oh, we love you, Cody.
I told you I was doing Cody so
I
dirty.
want you to know, Cody. I want you to know, Cody. I had nothing to do with this.
She was the one who said, "Hey, grab that grab that picture that I cropped down and use it." That was all you. Hey. Oh, okay.
Why did
we
it
did we're hype training. It's still going. It's doing.
Motherfucker. What is going on?
Oh, we are doing it.
I got one.
0. What do you have to say, buddy? Share with us your wisdom.
A real. Wow.
It's crazy. He's holding out on us. He knows. He knows. He knows what the stock market's going to do in 6 months, but he refuses to tell us what to invest in. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Even if I knew what to do, what was going to happen, I wouldn't probably know what to do.
Oh God.
It's like, yeah, stocks the technology is going to be great, and then in a few months, I'm like, cool. I don't know what to do.
Oh, great. I look forward to that. Long cat. Good Lord.
Do the cats ever chill when they get older?
Yes.
Okay. That hasn't happened
Like I
yet.
crawl into the couch and the first thing he does is climb in my lap and pass the fuck out.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that phase.
Oh, it's like he's still at 4 a.m. He still runs around chasing a ball. So
Yeah. Okay, that explains a lot. I think my biggest problem with Belle is that he thinks I'm still like a sibling. So he'll attack my face for no reason when I'm laying down. And
Great.
I do not appreciate that. He got a little bit into trouble because of that one.
Well, good. Motherfucker.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Huge hype train.
yeah.
Yes. We got the thing. There's all sorts of fucking emotes available.
Not the face.
Not the face.
Yeah.
Belle
Cody's
got a
not
little
here
bit of
tonight.
trouble.
Yeah. None of our cats have been really ever like that.
Aggressive.
Yeah, not like that.
What did they ever have siblings?
Yes. Like they've like
Did they
my
grow
first cat,
up
Harley,
together?
she passed away, last year sometime. And I had her for a while, and then Zero came along. And then once they got over the fact that there's, they didn't like each other at first, then they liked each other. And then I got Spot. She's asleep back there on a cat tree.
Cat tree. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like.
On the very top of it. She's destroyed it. Then the other one's asleep on the couch.
I wish I regret not
2
getting a
years ago.
sibling for Belle because he's really only seen me as a sibling, and I didn't mind it at first because he was little and his teeth didn't really hurt and he wasn't really that aggressive when he was a kitten. But now that he's like a full-grown adult, he still sees me as like a sibling and he'll try to play with me, and he gets overly aggressive when I'm least expecting it, and it's like he's attacking me and I have to like be on the lookout because he'll try to do like a sneak attack. So I have like little signs to know when he's about to pounce. And I keep that in mind before I do anything crazy. That's why I can't really sleep with him anymore, because he will attack me.
Yep. Stupid bitch, you let your guard down.
Got him.
That's pretty much how it is, how it works.
Golly.
I keep going.
Oh,
Alright, so does that mean you're gonna get a cat too, Brad?
absolutely not. I hear nothing but negatives.
I mean, to be fair, Bell, when he's chill, he is one of the best snuggle companions ever. He'll fall
Yeah,
asleep literally
when?
anywhere near me. I mean, it's usually like most of the time, but it's like the few times that he treats me like a sibling are pretty bad because I get scratched in the face or I get, you know, he like destroys my arm. I look like I'm. It looks pretty bad on my arms.
Jesus.
Great.
What kind of drugs you been doing?
I was wearing a great shirt for this conversation. Oh God.
Enter a picture with cat.
Oh my God. So
What?
that's the yes. So the other cat that we have is named Cat. Kat. Cat
Oh my
Daddy.
God.
So
Cat
he's the
Daddy.
most chilled. He's the most chilled, laid back cat. But he is a big one. Holy moly. He is a big fucking cat.
Like fat or just like, oh boy. Oh boy. I'm nervous about this one. Is that just a whole ass TV in his background just leaning up against the wall?
You know what? I didn't see that at first, but now I do.
Oh God.
You know what's kind of crazy is that how long we've known each other. We have
God
never
damn.
He's a
been.
big one. But he's a chill cat.
Yeah, he didn't even look it up. It's like, I really don't care.
He's like, no fucks given, huh, buddy?
Oh my goodness.
I was about to say, you could probably put him over the back of your neck and all of his legs would just hit like past your arms.
I haven't even met them yet, and they already look frustrated with me. They're just like, go away.
Yeah, but he's fucking huge. Yeah, I could have swore he's part Maine Coon, but he's not.
Goodness.
Cat's my sweet child. Aww.
How adorable.
Yeah, if you look at my Discord in the pet section, I always kind of. She's like, I'm not a cat person. Then there's like pictures of her and that cat snuggled up. Cat has that resting bitch face. Yes.
Yes.
It's true. It is true.
Oh.
Like I feel like I'm disappointing, and I haven't even met them.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat's fucking stepson. Or grandson, rather. God. Words are hard. Fuck me.
Looking at all of the articles posted.
I posted a couple of them.
If we didn't get we didn't cover everything from last time.
No,
Absolutely not. We spent an hour and a half talking about how many holes there are in a straw.
And if water was wet.
If water was wet.
Yeah.
So.
It's inclusive.
Inclusive. Oh.
Yeah.
Goodness. Well, what do we have? Article wise, what do we got? Give me a talking point I can ramble on about.
Go for it. Laura. Go for it.
You have a topic? What's the topic? I'm always. We're here to.
We'll accept that, Laura. What's up? Don't hurt us. Just whatever you do, don't hurt us, please. We're not asking for a lot. Just the sense you don't hurt us. Please don't
get us canceled. Please don't get us canceled.
Oh, no. I mean, it's more so just gonna devolve.
Oh, the Renfair being sold.
What? Did they actually sell?
Well, they were forced to sell.
What?
A better term. Yeah, because have you heard of, or have you seen the documentary Renfair? Oh my God, you need to see it. It is.
Yeah. It'll make you see it a different way.
Mm-hmm. It basically follows all of the different characters of the Texas Renfair and everyone that runs it.
Yeah.
And you get to see truly what the king is like, and you get to see all these different. I feel like most of them are putting on a show. Like that's not truly how they are. But
right.
It's so crazy how that how that fair is run. Like I never would have thought it was that like that. I didn't know how much power the king held until I saw that documentary.
Oh, yeah, he holds it all.
Like
Oh,
he is
interesting.
treated truly like if there was anyone that was ever going to be treated like a king in the US, he's probably the closest thing to it. He's basically founded that town. He brings in so much money for them, and
He is the mayor of that
almost-
town.
he could almost get away with murder at that point in that town
Mhm.
if he really wanted to.
Ah,
I feel like it's
holy
just wild.
shit.
Can we watch a
So,
clip or can
Yeah,
we
here,
see a clip
I'm working on it.
I just want to show Bread kind of his personality. I would love to show him with at Olive Garden with his date.
Oh my god. Well, I don't
So-
have that, but I've got the trailer for it
Yeah.
for the
Oh,
documentary
perfect.
for
So-
you. I put it in the
Yeah,
podcast topics.
We'll watch the trailer, and then I will tell you a couple spoilers from it since we won't be able to watch it all. But it's funny.
yeah. Okay.
Are you sharing your screen in the Discord, or are you going to show it on?
No.
It's just on stream.
Okay.
I wanted to be like George.
Oh, I need to pull it up here then.
He's built this whole thing.
He's the ruler.
He's not crazy. He's just thinking on a level that you can't comprehend.
I don't know what's gonna happen to it after he's gone. Because if he ain't working it, it don't work.
The perfect way to go would be have a woman screw me to death. And that's my goal.
Okay. I'm trying to find somebody to take care of the festival before I die.
I'm trying to play the long game. When he dies, George has put me in position to possibly fill in for Shiz.
I just don't think Jeff has what it takes. So I want to buy the festival. All right, here we go, boys and girls.
I have yet to see a fair successfully handed from one person to another.
When they get their knife out and cut my balls off, I have a reaction.
Whoever comes across with the cash gets it.
All you have to do is make the plan.
It'll be fun.
That's all you got in your bag of tricks?
Don't ever underestimate me.
Jeff fucked me.
It's just a lie that some idiot posted on social media. They are thick as thieves.
What's happening, King of Georgie? Has he gone mad?
Are you having a good time?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Like, I can't
Yee.
believe that you haven't seen that yet.
Nope.
Because that documentary is so entertaining.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But
Huh.
it opened my eyes to how crazy the king actually is. And I don't know if he's like I don't feel like he's putting on a show, but he is super like controlling. Like overly controlling. I would never want to work for someone like that because he runs through people like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
their
got to be
turnover's
done a
high.
certain way. This way
Yeah,
or the
and
highway, that sort of thing. Micromanaged on
They're not
a
allowed to
certain
break
level.
character.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
no. Yeah.
No, they
And
get
then-
caught breaking character, they get fired.
And as
Yep.
far as his character or as like his dates, he'll go on all these websites for sugar daddies. He has like 7 accounts for these 7 different sugar daddy sites.
Uh-huh.
And he hired one dude to manage all of these accounts and make dates for him. And they all meet at the local Olive Garden.
Yep.
And he goes on dates. And then he goes
His
he- that's what he does.
stipulation: no
And he-
tattoos and have to have real tits.
No tattoos, real tits. That's his stipulation. Like in the series, to spoil it a little bit, he goes on a date and he
Ugh.
realizes that his date has fake tits. And he's like, Yep, we're done. And then he just
Gets
walks
up and
out.
leaves. Yep.
And she's hot too. I'm like,
Holy shit. Okay. Wow.
and no, oh no, and these girls are 20,
Young.
oh, I'm
really
sure.
young.
Yeah.
like super young. Like one was flown in from like California or Florida or something like that.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, it's
I wonder what kind of
wild.
thing she had to sign saying that, I'm gonna be on the show and then I'm gonna be, everybody's gonna know that I'm a gold digger.
Yeah.
But back to
Yeah,
the
not
topic
even
at
old enough to
hand.
drink. Holy shit.
In the show.
Anyway, yes.
In the show, he basically almost sells it like 2 or 3 times, and he backs out at like the last second because of stupid reasons. I don't like
I'm
either
sure.
the price,
Yeah.
he bumps the price up, and they don't have enough, or it's not up to his stipulation because there's like extra fees that they have to pay lawyers or something. Like always like little
Okay.
niches that make you
Yeah.
back out at the last second, and
Right.
that's what leads us to this topic, and that's he's being forced by a judge to sell the fair.
Oh,
And he's
shit.
gonna lose. I think he's gonna lose like 10 or 15 million out of the deal because of the
Yeah.
of
Oh,
what he has
because
to
he was
pay,
just
and
so.
in legal fees.
Golly.
So yeah, so he loses like 10 or 15 million or something like that. But it's also interesting because
Wow.
he has an exact death date. He has an exact date of which he's going to die. And because he's really
Okay.
philosophical. He like he bases it on his belief that he's like, okay, I've chosen this date. I'm going to die. I'm going to go to, I believe, what is it, Switzerland or so, and have a, what's it called, assisted suicide.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't they do that in Canada too? Or am I dreaming? Am I tripping?
Anchor tripping.
I think it's
Okay.
Switzerland or Denmark. I don't know exactly where, but that's
Yeah, I
that's
think-
where.
I thought they both did it. Okay. I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Never mind. I'm not the person to ask about this. Apparently.
But yeah, I mean, he's not a poor dude. I mean, he is
Yeah.
well off already. And then when he sells it, he's gonna be gonna have a tens
Yeah,
of millions of dollars
very,
more to
very
live
strange.
off of.
California, Colorado, District of Columbia, Hawaii, Maine, Montana, New Jersey, New Mexico, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington all have assisted dying. Additional
For-
countries like Canada, New Zealand, Switzerland also have legalized assisted dying.
Okay,
under
I was
specific
right.
Circumstances.
Oh,
Yeah.
specific circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like specific circumstances. Like you can't just go in and say,
Yep, I'm
Off
good.
me.
I'm done.
"I'm done with this life." How much do I have to pay?
Yeah. I mean, shit, for the amount of money, he very well may be able just to buy his way through whatever bullshit
Oh, I think
protections
so.
are
Like,
on it.
I think yeah. So Switzerland, I think it's like $20,000, no questions. Just
Yep. Just, yep, 20K here. That's so weird. 'Cause I find that very strange.
Mm.
But I mean,
But we digress.
Yep.
That's not the topic. we're
Correct.
talking about.
let's not go
This
down
is
that
what
rabbit
happens.
hole. That's a danger hole. I do not poke that danger hole.
But I'm curious who is actually who it's being sold to.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think they
yeah.
were-
Oh no! Like there's an article for it. Like if you read the
but
article,
the article
Oh.
doesn't. It says that it's not from any individuals that were in the
right? It wasn't.
thing. It was from a different party. Because like
Weird.
it's crazy how much money these people make from the Renfair. So, for example,
sure.
the Greek. Do you know the Greek stands that we always pass by when we go to Renfair? The people that own that whole area are fucking millionaires and are
Yes.
deeply connected. And I think one of them is like connected to like a billionaire real estate tycoon.
Damn.
And so they were willing to like
It's the Greeks.
they were one of the potential buyers originally because they were wanting to just buy the fair.
Interesting. That's pretty dope, though. I'm not gonna lie. Greek people running the Greek section is pretty dope. But I mean, shit. At the same time, like, okay, so fair gets sold, you know, which is going to happen. Is it already done? Is it happening as we speak? Where's the legal caught up in?
I could be wrong, Laura. I mean, from what I read in the article, it wasn't the Greeks, and from what I saw,
No, it wasn't. So the Texas Renaissance Festival is being purchased by RW Lands Incorporated, Texas Stargate Inc., and Royal Campgrounds Incorporated. These companies, along with Texas Renfest Incorporated, sued George Cullum, the king, the festival founder, after he reportedly backed out of a $60 million deal to sell the festival and its assets. A judge ordered the sale to proceed, and the festival is expected to continue operations as planned for the 2025 season.
Okay, cool. I just wonder
I don't
if
think
anything's
we'll
gonna
see
change.
I don't think we'll see any changes this year, but
That's fair.
in the following years, we're probably going to see new implementation in the off season. We're definitely going to probably see changes to the fairgrounds themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I just worry, and I think a lot of people worry, that if it gets too commercialized, it'll lose its
appeal.
Appeal and magic.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see Texas Renfair become like a commercialized Six Flags.
Yeah, I was about to say like a Six Flags or something like that.
Disney tried to buy it from him years and years and years ago, and he said no.
Yeah,
really?
Because of that, yeah. Because it's Disney.
Oh God, it would. Whoa.
It's a small world after all.
And you really don't have to change. I feel like you don't need to change that much for the Ren Fair to continue to be prosperous. Like,
no, I don't think you really have to change anything.
I was about to say, what would you change about it, Mylee?
Like, I don't think I would change. Oh, first, I mean, I'm kind of biased, so I would probably put like gender neutral bathrooms. But other than that, I think it's great. Other than that, I think it's great.
That's fair.
No, but besides, like, I mean, I think that it has its own unique appeal. People don't go to Texas Ren Fair because it's like Disney or it's like Six Flags. They go to it because it's its own thing. It's unique.
Because it's like the Ren Fair.
Yeah, exactly. And so when you change it and commercialize it and make it's no longer going to have that magic that I think a lot of people go there for. And I wouldn't change anything. I would buy it and continue just to make money off of it.
Fuck yeah.
Like until there's a reason for me to change something, it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
great topic.
Valid. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm really hoping that nothing changes, but you know, at the same time, that's not within our realm of control.
No, we're still gonna go. Still gonna go camping.
That's true.
Still gonna go have fun.
God, I keep messing around and scrolling through Facebook Marketplace like a fucking idiot because there's so much shit that's like, oh fuck yeah, I want that. Oh shit, I want that. That sort of thing. I saw a fully running, driving, like a camper, for like $2,500. I was like, fuck. But it needs essentially all new internals. Like nothing works inside of it. Shower doesn't work. Sink is leaky. None of the appliances work. AC doesn't work. Yeah, but I was like, but I could fix it up.
How much?
$2,500. And it drives itself.
Yeah.
Was it like a Ford chassis, like F-350?
I'm thinking closer to like 550. Like it's one of the like I don't know, it's like 14 footers sort of thing. No. Like it's one of the long ones.
So I've wanted to get a old ambulance and gut it, or a school bus.
Yep.
I would love a school bus. School bus.
I'd love to do a school bus. Like
I've seen a few of those. I feel like it's a lot of work though, but I don't know if I would ever have the time or the knowledge to be able to do that. So if I make enough money, I'll just buy it.
So in Texas, there's a website you can go to. You can actually buy like old decommissioned school buses.
Really?
And oh yeah.
Oh.
Give me a second here.
Yeah, Laura
Wow.
says she wants a project
It's
camper
called
so
the
bad.
BombSquad. Oh wait, no, that's not it.
Poor Laura. Agreed. I also want a project camper.
Used school buses for sale in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can get them from anywhere from $2,000 all the way up to like 20 grand. Just depends on like. Here's the thing: is like I've been looking at them, and you can find them with seats all in it and everything, and I don't care. It's like if
Yeah.
the seats are all in it,
Yeah,
I
there's-
prefer it because
there's
I want to
buses.
be able to pull all that out and sell them to recoup.
Yeah,
My
on
money.
the money. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they start at 15,000.
I don't know what the fuck you're looking at.
This
15 grand? No, like
AmericanBuses.net.
I'm on their website.
Yeah, and look at there's a go to school and then go to buses under 15K. And there one's from 1999, one's from 2001.
And they're 15 grand.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do is go onto Facebook Marketplace. and
Yeah.
find it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to buy like you buy from a place like this, you're going to end up paying a premium because
Because
there's a
they're
2013
it's like a
one.
dealership, but of school buses.
Mhm. Yep.
There's a 2013 one for 13,000.
or you go to the county private auctions and you'll catch one every once in a while.
Hmm.
That's true.
Nat and I were looking.
Ugh.
There's a website and there's a service that where you could rent
Mhm.
campers and you could rent RVs and whatnot, and they're
Oh,
not
sure.
crazy expensive, but they're still
They're not cheap.
No, like it was gonna. So Nat and I found this like camper all in one that was going to cost us like $900 for the entire time for Renfair.
Not
And-
horrible, actually.
Yeah, but it also like takes away the fun from Renfair for me. Like I want
not for
I
me.
want to be camping. I want to be experiencing like outdoors,
Typhoons.
fire. Well, that was a bad example. Right now,
The typhoon, yeah.
that was a
Oh, I
bad
got news for you. Like, so my parents have an RV that they use maybe once every 4 or 5 years. Like it just,
Yeah.
it's a tongue pool RV.
Yeah.
I asked them like, can we use it? And they're like, yeah, come get it.
Yeah.
So that's probably what we're going to do.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing. I saw there was also a fifth wheel. It was a gooseneck, but it was for like $3,000 and a lot of shit inside of it worked, but it just needed some cosmetic stuff here and there and some of the electronics. That didn't work. Then I was like, yes, absolutely, I will absolutely get that. And then I saw it was a fucking gooseneck. I was like, well, shit, my truck
Oh,
will
yeah,
not be
not-
able to handle that. It's a
Yeah,
1500.
no, usually,
I can't do it. Yeah.
I kind of want a bus now. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of want one.
Where are you gonna park it?
your
I kind of want to
parents.
find a place to park a bus now.
Yeah, look, 2005 Thomas Freightliner school bus for $5,000,
Damn.
And again, it's not bad.
and it's a
shit.
full ass school bus.
Oh, jeez.
Like that, and that's what I want because I want to be able
Uh-huh.
to. I want to gut it
Yep.
and then like put a small shower in the back of it.
Yeah.
I don't really care about toilets because that's no.
Yeah, fair.
You got porta potties.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
As much as I hate, so you can rent porta potties out there, and you have
Yeah,
to put
yeah,
a
yeah.
lock on it,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it could be
I
only
heard
for
that.
you.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was in your Discord that Laura had posted that.
Mhm.
Was that everyone going out there, we can just split the cost, sort of thing,
Yeah.
between everyone
Here,
going.
But then see
Here's
that's the
this one.
problem though, because as soon as someone like absolutely destroys that porta potty, we know it's someone in the group. Therefore, we're gonna have
Oh, if I'm gonna
Shame,
destroy it,
shame.
if I'm gonna destroy it,
Shame.
I'm gonna go 1 or 2 over. Destroy that one.
Yeah,
See, my
honestly,
dumbass is
like-
gonna lose the fucking key. That's gonna be the problem.
That's the problem.
No, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm just gonna start handing people a bucket full of sand and tell them good luck.
No. I'm gonna dig a fucking hole out back.
Yeah.
But what if we wanted to take it somewhere that isn't Renfair? It needs a toilet. That's fair.
No.
Let's go squat.
Because like you're never gonna use it for anything other than Renfair.
Well, I mean, like, if I convert a school bus like that and we need a toy, it's going to be turned into a tiny home then,
Mm.
not just a camping ordeal, which is fine too.
Yeah.
I sent you a link to the one I'm looking at, Red, in the podcast topics.
Oh, okay.
It's look, if I had $5,000 to spare right now, I'd buy this bitch right now.
Oh shit, yeah. I mean that is a school bus.
Yep. It has an oil leak. But that's it.
There's normally a reason why it's so
60,000
cheap.
miles. Well, probably because they
Yeah,
don't know
I
what
mean-
the fuck to do with it. There's AC all over that damn thing too.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
You take all the seats out of it. You build a partition in the back. Honestly,
Yep.
what I would do, I would chop off 10 foot off the back of this thing.
Yeah, you were wanting to put a deck on the back of it.
Yeah, put a deck on the back of
Yep.
it. This thing would be a straight up party bus.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's so cheap.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like you can
Yeah.
find them all day long.
Oh, absolutely.
And shit, that's in spring.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I'm finding all sorts of shit, and that's like, I need space. I need somewhere to put this thing that isn't a hassle to get to, so
Just
that
put it
way
at
I
your parents'
can.
house.
Well, I'm saying if I want to go work on it, you know, on my day off for a couple hours. You know what I mean? That turns into a whole day thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, and I can't
You just tell me if you do that and it's in like you put it out there to your parents. You tell me on your
they're
day off.
moving.
Where are they moving?
Up towards what's it area?
Oh, by your brother.
Yeah. That was just coincidence, but yeah, that's where they're
Where I
getting
grew up.
30, 40 some odd acres, something like that.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, but
That's
that's
not cheap.
No, the fuck it is not.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of shit going on in that, but again, they just don't need all the space that they currently have because, you know, my brother and me, we both moved out. I mean, there's no point for them to have that whole big place when it just never gets used. So they're downsizing and getting the land that they've wanted for forever.
Well, I
Good
got news
deal.
for you. We're old, Laura. We're already old.
I'm old.
No. I crack like a glow stick every time I get out of bed, Mylee.
So I bent down one time, like I think it was like a day or two ago, and I heard a crack, and I was like, "No!" It's
All right,
not
well,
happening to me."
you're only old whenever you go to get up and it's one of these sort of things. That's when you're old. Yep. Oh, goodness. So it works. I'm not old enough to travel. I used to take a week off over here and there why not?
Yeah, I mean they give us enough. They give us enough vacation time that we
Yeah.
should do whatever the hell we want.
Right. And that was something I was talking to one of these guys. I did a radio for him in their RV. Yeah, like you're limited by the hotel fares. You know, like you can only stay at certain places for however long you can afford the hotel, typically.
Right.
You know, because if you're in the middle of the city, this, that, da-da-da-da, I mean, it's $200-300 a night for a decent hotel. And, I mean, you know, you can only afford to stay there 3-4 nights. And then what the fuck do you do with the rest of your time? I mean, guess you got to go home. But,
Right.
you know, you find one of those RV spots that you can just roll up to, park, and fuck around and find out sort of thing.
Mhm.
Everything's all there, just on the RV. I mean, shit.
Well, you just find an RV park to go to.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But yeah, just crazy shit. But yeah, but that's why I would like I'm thinking more mid-sized one. You know, nothing too crazy. The self-driving one would be great. That way I don't have to worry about my truck shitting out on me. But you know, that all just really just depends. Yeah, I miss that little pop-up camper that my dad had for the longest time.
Why don't y'all use that when y'all go to Renfair?
What, like a little pop-up?
Like the one that stays in the trunk or in the bed of the truck?
Oh, you're talking like a camper top.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of more of a permanent attachment.
Yeah.
What was the one that that there was someone that went with us last year?
Yeah,
that
it was
had
one
on
of
his-
Dane's buddies.
yeah,
He had the
I
thing where
liked
just
what they had.
oh,
It was definitely
Till
didn't
it-
flood. I mean, that's what
definitely
I
didn't
loved about it.
I'll give you that.
Was that one of the ones that's like on top of the car sort of thing?
Yeah, it was on top of the
gotcha.
car.
Yeah. I feel like those are more single person design. I don't know. I haven't heard of them being two person designed, or at least two person friendly, but I could be incorrect. But I mean, it's
Yeah, if I had a
just
truck, that's what I
weird.
would get.
that's valid.
Or at least have it as a backup just in case it floods.
Look, that like out of all the years that we've been, me and Laura, like it's 10 years,
Yeah.
It's flooded.
and that's the first time that's ever happened.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's the first
Cody's
time I've
and
been out
Cody's
there.
been
Oof.
Cody's been one time,
And
and the
that's
one time he goes, it floods.
Well,
Now he thinks it floods every year.
like, yeah, guys. Actually, I am totally
Guys,
not
what are you
going this
doing?
year.
We need towels. We need tarps. What are we doing?
I mean, I had tarps.
I'm gonna build a 5-foot elevation out of wood. I don't have to
We need
fucking worry
shovels.
about it.
No, what you do is all those extra pallets from work, just grab a couple of them and put a piece of plywood on top of it.
Oh yeah, call it a day. Not a bad idea. Toss it in the back of the fucking bed. That is something I would like at some point as a bed cover.
Have y'all bought y'all's tickets yet?
No. I was waiting to
What
see if
are
they do
y'all doing?
Another deal.
another deal because I couldn't afford it at the time. I wanted to though.
Stony
On
Jackson,
an
what's
extra
up?
canopy?
What's poppin'?
So wait, are
yeah,
y'all gonna be getting?
Like pop-up canopy. Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like our normal canopy.
Gotcha. I thought y'all were gonna do that renting thing. I was like, what?
Nah, we'll buy another canopy.
How much are those?
100 to $200.
Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, I mean you get to reuse them.
Yeah. Yeah, I might pick me up one or two then and just bring them with.
Yeah.
How many people did we have for last time?
16.
Something like that.
We're close to having enough for a clan.
Oh, we have enough for a clan. Honestly, it just takes one person to buy the season
thing,
pass.
and then you have
Yeah.
to stay there every weekend.
No. All it does is it guarantees you can leave your stuff there every weekend.
Oh, interesting.
And it's not that expensive. It's like $300 like that.
Oh wow,
Hey.
that actually isn't that bad at all.
No, and only one person has to hold that.
But no one has. You don't have to stay.
No, you don't have to stay. But like say, but if they're a part of your clan, they can come that weekend and use that one free.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what you mean.
But I liked what that one clan did. They had those canopies in the trees to
Mhm.
block the sun and the rain. That was so smart.
Yeah, that shit. Whenever that flood came through, it filled full of water and collapsed on them. I don't know if you noticed that.
But We are going to be preparing for rain every single year from now on, I swear.
Yes. Because that has never happened, and I'm going to make sure that I never
There
have
is
to
a
deal with it again.
1% chance of rain. There's a 1% chance of rain. Everyone, grab tarps.
1% is greater than 0. Therefore, I am building a 10-foot elevation. I will have to climb a ladder to get into my tent every night. I don't care. I will be above the tree line.
Above the tree line. That's funny.
Call of Duty's anti-cheat team are going after hardware cheat makers.
Yep. The
Hardware?
Cronus.
Oh.
The Cronus device. Basically, they submitted a cease and desist letter to them.
Wow.
And yeah, so they're trying to basically get rid of that company.
I remember Cronus
Can they,
being
though?
actually Cronus is like a horrible. It's one of the main reasons why I gave up on Apex, because Apex it's bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like people like abuse the shit out of it on there, and then Call of Duty. I remember it was bad in like Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 era when it
Oh yeah,
first
because
was, like, released.
they can program macros in it and everything.
Yeah.
So and you can turn on like aimbot and all that shit. It's stupid. I agree with them I agree with them going after them for that. But there is a legitimate use for the device for like fighting games and stuff like that, where you can have
Yeah, those big ass
allows you-
pads.
yeah,
Whatever they're called.
now they're but that was back then. Now they're actually they're making them compatible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little switch on this, Xbox, PC, PlayStation,
Right.
Allow it to work. But beforehand, there wasn't anything.
Yeah, but that's my question. Like, can they sue another? Like, can they sue a company, cease and desist for something that they just don't like?
I don't think they would.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I haven't looked into this specifically, so Josh, you might have more details than me.
So it's no different than a cheat company developing software that circumvents, your game.
Mm-hmm.
So, they've Activision has gone after these cheat providers and won already. Like,
Okay, so there's already
and shut 'em down.
What's it?
A precedent.
Yes, that. Thank you. Gotcha. Interesting. I wonder how.
So-
Because I mean, like, that would be like
because it's altering their game illegally. Nobody has the right to alter the information being input into that game but them.
Okay. So how's it different with cars then? Or am I comparing apples
What do you
to
mean?
oranges? Like, okay, so, my car, right now it's just a Z51 package. If I slap a supercharger, if I slap a turbo on it, I'm making all these modifications to it, rip out the whole drivetrain, upgrade it to the, nice performance grade, da-da-da-da-da. What's the difference there? Like, I have completely altered said product.
Are the upgrades and everything you're doing to your own personal vehicle, are they hurting anybody else's experience?
Okay. I'm
You
with
can't
you.
get
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So
maybe people on the road because it's, if I fucking straight pipe.
loud.
But yeah.
Yeah. but that's illegal.
Yes,
to
yes,
straight pipe a
it
car.
is. Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't really
Okay.
think this has a case.
oh yeah, no, because it all like it physically injects things into their it alters how the game's played.
Right, but I feel like the only thing Call of Duty can sue them for is if Cronus actively advertises the cheating in their game specifically.
They kind of do.
Because if they do, then yeah, you could sue them on that, saying, "Hey, they can no longer advertise that you could cheat." But
At that
You
point,
can't
just
stop
remove that
them.
lettering and then.
Well,
Yeah, but
they
you
have
can't
to
stop
make
them
it to
from
where,
producing it.
yeah. Well, no, they have to make it to where only approved scripts can be used on their device.
But isn't that already an approved script? Like that's already built into the software, into
No,
the
no, no,
hardware?
no. People build their own scripts for it. That's the thing.
Oh. That's it. I'm curious to see the law on that and what the outcome is going to be. I just don't see it to where a judge is going to keep them or like punish them to force them to adhere to another private company.
I mean,
And that
what's
was
the
my
difference?
take on it was,
Yeah.
private company to private
Because-
company was like
Yeah.
I don't know how,
Because it's
but there's
similar-
already a past precedent for it. That's what
But
was
like
interesting to
another-
me.
like a similar situation happened to where there was another famous cheating software that was wildly popular with Call of Duty, and they advertised it as like cheats for Call of Duty, download here, super easy.
Right.
And obviously Call of Duty sued them, but I could see that as being a case because they're actively advertising as cheats for Call of Duty and actively labeling themselves as cheaters for Call of Duty. While I feel like with Cronus, it's a hardware that is just being abused in that specific case. Like Cronus can turn around and say, listen, our users are actively using it for other purposes that is not what it's intended for.
Yeah, like that's not how we designed this. They are
That's
abusing
not how we
our
designed
own
it. That's
product.
not what we designed it for. We are
Yeah.
not considering cheating. This is supposed to give
Okay.
users freedom to run scripts and to have freedom. This is not meant to actively be a cheating device. They could just take that stance. I mean, shit. If that was their lawyer, that's probably the path
Okay.
I would take.
And this is going to be the question: what have you done as Cronus done to combat that?
Then you would
If you've done nothing, you are complicit in the problem.
But is being complicit is still legal? Because hey,
What?
my users want it. My users want freedom. They want to be able to use their devices however they want. But my devices are not designed with that in mind. I don't know. I feel curious. I'm like, I would love to hear like a lawyer's perspective on what a judge could compel a private company to do in that circumstance. Because I feel like unless they are actively advertising themselves as cheating for those specific games, there's not much they could possibly do. Like a judge force Cronus to keep
'Cause,
them
like,
from.
The Cronus is legitimately used for cheating now. That's what it's used for.
Is that how it's
what
advertised? though?
Yeah, is that what it's advertised as?
I'm trying to find
About
the
to
website.
look it up.
Could you go to an Amazon webpage
Oh.
on like
Oh,
go to
I'm
Amazon.com
sure.
and see where you could buy a Cronus and see do they advertise themselves as cheating or like cheating in Call of Duty, get headshots.
Cronus
in Call of Duty.
Zen.
Right there, perfect.
Change the
Right there on
way
the
you
Amazon store.
game. Yeah, there's the Amazon store. Universal controller compatibility. Advanced mouse and keyboard engine. Yeah, there's so many fuck ass pop-ups. Cronus Zen brings PC-like accuracy and speed to console gaming. Execute complex moves with precision, as if you were a high-end PC gaming environment. Yeah, so I mean, it just actively is like, yeah,
running scripts.
That or just at least, oh my god,
So there's
the
nothing on
multi-keybind
here
to
that says, like, there's nothing on. So based on the article that I'm reading, the article says that Cronus users can use a script to
macros.
eliminate a script and macros to eliminate recoil.
Right.
Like
So-
that is one of the few scripts
Yeah,
that they
there
can
are
run.
there are thousands of free This is on the Amazon site I'm on. There are thousands of free mods developed by Cronus communities for all the latest games, including rapid fire, anti-recoil, aim assist, aim abuse, quick scope, strafe shot, drop shot, fast reload, auto sprint, snipe breath, steady aim, and much more without spending hundreds of dollars on expensive modded controllers.
So that is actually
anti-recoil
listed
macro
on their website, or is that on a third-party site?
So that was
This is
I believe it's third party. I'm on the website right now, but it does have the anti-recoil macro. Like it straight up has that.
So if there's a
advertised.
marketplace, I don't know if there's a marketplace that they moderate for all of their packages, like all of their scripts that users submit. I feel like they need to police that better.
Yeah, it's literally on the Collective Mind. Basically, that is listed by Collective Minds, which is the creator of Cronus.
Mm,
That is directly from them.
interesting.
There's a read me first.
Yeah,
What is it?
customizable
What does
rapid
it say?
fire.
Wait, scroll down right there where you were, where it said Call of Duty. Could you go back to that webpage you were on, Brett? Where, yeah, right there where it says like, all those are videos from Cronus, right? What does Apex Beam mean?
Well, I don't know. This is
Or
just
Call
like
of Duty
fucking,
Modern Warfare 2 Beam. Like, what does the beam mean? Does that mean that there's no
I got no
recoil and they're
fucking
actively
clue.
advertising?
Oh yes, no, that they are absolutely yes.
That right there is the red flag for me. That's
if you
the
fail to
smoking
match
gun.
any of these settings, the game pack will not work. So it's actively telling you how to bypass all of the settings in order to make sure that it works.
It's basically allowing them to circumvent the anti-cheat.
Yep.
That's
And they're
wild.
yeah, and they're letting
have this, gotta do this, gotta do. You have to do all of this shit. Disable auto updates.
That's not looking
as
too
well.
good. That's
And then
definitely not
in-game
looking
settings, you have to do this in order to do it, and then it tells you what all it will and won't do.
Yeah.
I
Big rip on
mean,
them.
Yeah, so if you're actively showing your users how to bypass anti-cheat, that's the smoking gun for me. That's where a judge can instantly go, yeah, you are actively
Yeah, like it's
letting your
literally
users
telling
pass,
you. I mean, shit, this is fucking troubleshooting. They have troubleshooting on their official website. Like you just scroll down.
You find your weapon
far
not,
enough.
not
Yeah.
absolutely. Does your weapon have recoil? That's an issue.
That's incorrect. Yeah, I mean, they literally even have this slogan: "Your game, your rules." Like, not exactly. Oh,
That is wild.
There's another piece of a software that's out there, or hardware that's out there. It's called XIM Matrix.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Just wild to me.
of course
I have a
have
question.
fucking Destiny. Okay, I no longer
Now, I
have
have
any
a
other questions.
I have a question for y'all though.
Oh,
Now, I think I've asked this before on Bombcast, but I'm just curious. Have you guys ever cheated when y'all were younger?
I haven't. I was either good at the game or I wasn't.
like, are we talking single player or multiplayer?
Either.
Single player, yes. I have
What'd
definitely.
you
So this was back when I was doing Minecraft shit, and I would get
so
like 130 mods loaded in, and like, no, I am not going to waste 8 hours of my time doing this repeatedly just to get this one thing. I'm just gonna give it to myself and then fucking play the game. This is already an 80-hour playthrough. I'm not gonna spend 8 hours to get this one little thing. I will never need to do this again. So just give it to me and let me move on and do the fun stuff. I don't want to have to sit here and grind for 8 hours.
So do you consider
That was my cheating.
Got it.
So
I feel like that's not. I don't know. That to me like
So all right, so
inputting a
I
conductor
had a
cannot be
game
code.
genie back in the day. I'm not
Oh, okay, that's cheating. 100%.
I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to elaborate.
Oh, Brett,
Okay.
just Google it. Just Google game cheating. Just Google it. You're making me feel old just talking to you.
So you know what a super a NES cartridge looks like, a game cartridge.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine a thing that goes on the end of it before you put it in to the Nintendo.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, so if you look up like Nintendo 64 Game Genie or Super Nintendo
There was a
Game Genie,
64.
I thought there was.
I
I'd be very
never.
surprised if there's not.
It was just on the NES. For me,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just
okay, yeah,
oh,
something
they,
like
they
that.
was there was one, but I used it to unlock like other game modes and stuff.
So if you look at
I
that
did-
second picture, that's what it looked like.
Oh yeah. Plugged in. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It literally just goes in line,
Yeah.
and it comes with a book that tells you like what's all available for that particular game.
Okay. Well, yeah. I didn't want it this fucking massive, but that's what it looks like. We're getting
Now,
video game
I've
enhancer.
Yeah, I never used it to beat a game.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, I don't feel like single player is really that morally bad because it's your
No.
own experience.
Yeah,
And
that was my thing. Yes, you're cheating. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
But it's
the
your own
only
experience.
the only
I find
experience you're ruining is your own.
I feel like it's more that's more accustomed to modding than it is to cheating. Like you're modding the game, and
Right.
it's only affecting you. And I consider that similar to, well, it's not exactly the same because developers are aware of it and they do it on purpose, but like cheat codes in video
Yeah.
games.
Right.
Like, That is what I would find that equivalent to. Speaking of which, hang on, I want to.
Up, down,
I wanna
left,
show you guys-
left, right, BA.
This is the only time
BA
I can ever
start.
show you guys. What this looks.
Your camera disappeared.
I have
I don't know if that was on
these
purpose.
books I've collected.
We can't
Yeah,
see those
your
books.
camera's gone.
So these are books from my childhood.
Your camera's
Yeah,
gone.
That's
I know, I'm coming back. Calm
That's
down.
great.
I just
Okay.
gotta go.
Well,
There's no one trying to see me stand up, okay? Okay, so first off,
she's not wearing pants.
nope. Confirmed.
look. Video Game Master.
Oh
Boost-
shit.
Boost your gamer score, unlock new content, and discover insider tips. This was for the PSP, the Wii, the Xbox 360, PS2, PS3, Nintendo DS, and the GameCube.
I think
Almost
I had one
every
of those
game.
actually.
Yeah.
I
and then
think I had
basically-
one of those. I don't have it anymore, but I think I actually.
Oh,
that
and
looks
it tells
so
you what
familiar.
inputs to-
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
it tells you
What
what
inputs
inputs
to
to
do
put
where.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So here's my thing: is that those were coded. All that stuff is coded into the game. So
Oh,
how
yeah,
is
yeah.
that a cheat?
It's not. I don't. This is also for the Nintendo 64.
I had those. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
tells you all the codes for all these different games.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
that's important.
This is. I actually got this from. Actually, this
Probably
is a note from
GameStop?
my. This is a note from my childhood. Actually, this
I
is
was about to
from
say.
it's time for athletic physical. So I went to junior high. Oh, I just DDoSed myself. Oh well.
Oh, right.
Hey, nobody
Well,
knows where that
there's
is.
plenty.
And it
Anyway.
says, and it's Wednesday, May 7th, 2008.
Well, now you really doxed
Wow.
yourself.
Yeah. So, and I wrote cheat codes. I used this to write cheat codes for some of my favorite games.
This is how important this is.
Yeah.
This is the only way I won't lose this. Put something important on it.
Yeah. So that's.
I had
found
one
this
of
book-
those too. Like
Yeah.
a quick reference.
God, I can't believe I have that. That's wild.
Oh,
Okay.
That's great. I actually just got my Wii up and working.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna stream it?
It was at my parents' house. I just fucking might. I'm not gonna lie.
You should. I've been
when
wanting
did
to
I-
like do like more retro stuff.
Yeah, Whitney and I were playing in the living room because we just got controllers off of someone, or well, technically the remotes and the nunchucks off of someone.
Oh my.
God, they are hard to fucking find.
Mhm.
Good lord.
luck. So I
Um,
had to buy a what was it called? A Wii U. A Wii U? That
I
just
think it
the
is.
one with the
Yeah.
tablet?
Yes. Yeah.
$100 for that, and
Yep.
the first one didn't even work, and so I had to return it and get another one, like just to
Great.
play the Wind Waker HD collection. Like
No idea what that
stupid.
is. I had a
I
Wii,
don't.
and then I didn't get a Wii U or anything like that. I think I jumped straight to a 360. But that was, yeah. I mean, that was like end of life 360. I think we had that thing for like 2-3 years, and then the Xbox One came out. It was crazy. But yeah, so now I mean, I did have to buy the whole console, but I mean, it was, I think we spent like $55, and then we got some games out of it as well, and then I think there's also like the Wii Fit board as well, like the actual board itself. So I mean, all of that for $50 was a steal. But we just needed the controllers. But everyone else that was selling remotes and everything like that wanted at least $20 to $25 a pop. It was just ridiculous. Ugh. But
So, I am going to confess something on stream, and you guys are going to see me in a different light.
oh boy, let's hear it. What'd you do?
When I first started playing Black Ops 2, excuse me, sorry, when I started playing Modern Warfare 2, 2007, or excuse me, 2009, 'cause that's when it came out, 2009. I ended up buying a board to mod your Xbox 360 controller, and it allowed me to have rapid fire on every gun in the game.
Oh my god. You goddamn cheater!
2009, it's my biggest regret. That's the only
You
time I've ever
fucking
cheated.
cheat!
But
Wow.
to be fair, it took a lot of work, and I didn't think it was going to work because I have never used this
It
is
shouldn't have.
2009.
Fuck you!
I'm using a solder to add all of these, add this like special all these components together to allow me to do it, and it worked so bad. It never worked right, but it's the only time I ever was like curious, and I did it.
Ban him! Ban him!
Oh my god. That is the only time I ever cheated, and I've regretted it
Wow.
ever since. But
Wow.
How am I supposed to believe that?
because I didn't really have
Once a cheater,
reason-
always a cheater. And I knew you weren't that good at CS:GO.
Oh my god. Well, here, let me show you. This is what you had to do for
Confirmed.
an Xbox 360.
Confirmed.
This is what you had to do for an Xbox 360 controller. You had to basically hot wire your controller. I don't know if this is
okay.
actually going to show you. Oh, it's like Google search. Hang on.
I have a blank screen. That's really cool.
It's this one. Sorry. This will probably be it.
Ah, yes.
So you had to do all
8
of this.
years ago. All right, let's just gotta. Oh god. Okay, yeah, you're getting muted, little bro. Shut the hell up.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah. So we got a
It-
bunch
it-
of
I
micro
don't- I don't-
soldering.
I don't know. Basically, fast forward it, and you could see like how much it took to mod your Xbox 360
Oh,
controller.
I am. Yeah, I mean, he's having to scrape off traces.
Yeah. And the fact that it ended up working after I did all this was actually kind of impressive. I was like, okay, cool.
And
I
you
am
used the fuck
impressed.
out of it, didn't you?
No, I really didn't. Like, I used it for like
Where's this controller?
maybe 2 weeks, and then someone in the search and destroy lobby talked to me, and I was young, and they started talking to me, and they said, "Wow, listen, I know you're young, I know what you're doing, but listen, you could do better. Be a better person." And I'm just like, it hit me. It hurt. It hit me, and I've learned my lesson, and I've never cheated since. So that random person that talked to me, how long ago was it? 20 years ago?
Where is it? Where is this controller now, Mylee? Where is it?
I
I guarantee you didn't throw it away. I guarantee that this is that same Xbox 360 controller that you never fucking got rid of. I guarantee it.
The same
It's
one.
same fucking
No,
one.
no, it's the same one she plays Rocket League with.
Yep. Yep. Guaranteed.
No,
Guaranteed.
I think I got rid of it like 10 years ago or something, because I think I got rid of it like 10 years ago because it stopped working, and so there was no reason for me to keep it.
Oh.
Sold it for a
Goodness.
pretty penny.
No, why would I sell it? It didn't work.
They don't have to know that. Oh
They don't know.
no,
Slightly-
it got damaged in shipping.
Oh, no.
Wow, just crack it open, resolder the thing that popped off. Shouldn't be a problem.
I regret
figure it out.
telling y'all that because now y'all are always gonna say that I cheat, even though y'all already do.
Yeah, we always do that. You cheated. I mean, you're just a cheater. It's blatant. You always cheat. You always try to get us killed. I mean, it's
I'm sorry.
no, you're not. Don't lie.
But I'm surprised none of y'all have ever been curious when y'all were younger, like when y'all were
No, I was taught not to cheat.
morally
I
high
have
ground.
morals, ethics, standards.
It was different. It's different now. Like I will say, cheating now versus cheating 15 years ago is totally different in my eyes because.
Oh, in your eyes. Okay.
Well, I think about it because I'll
What the
defend my
fuck?
point. I'll defend my point. So cheating 15 years ago, you really only thing you got to gain from it was being better at the game, which in and of itself, you'll piss
You're
off
not.
everyone in your lobby, and you'll obviously be cheating and cheating them out of a gaming experience. But nowadays, people that stream, people that are trying to make like a career out of streaming and out of, trying to basically grow themselves as a content creator, they'll stream themselves, but their viewers won't know that they're cheating, and they'll think that they're better than they actually are, and they'll grow like a reputation. And I watch these videos all the time, like top 10 cheaters caught or streamers caught cheating or something.
Oh yeah.
and, like,
Yeah.
Clara.
yeah, Clara, like all that, like it's crazy. Like, and if you get caught like that, your entire persona
You're
online
done.
is almost over. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
There's
no
no
coming
coming
back
back
from
from it.
so like the risks of cheating now and the consequences of cheating now are, I feel
It's
like,
worse
higher
than
ever.
doing what Dr. Disrespect did. Seriously. Like you will lose everything off of a cheating.
Whoa.
No, like in the eyes of a community, you lose everything. Because here's the thing: is like you lose your channel because Twitch will ban you for it.
Twitch will ban you.
Right.
YouTube will ban you for it. Your
Right.
community will ostracize you for it. But look what Dr. Disrespect did. He did everything he did, and guess what?
I
He
don't
still
even know if
has
I wanna-
hundreds and hundreds of people still on his platform.
That's true.
I don't
Hey,
even know if I want to talk about that subject.
Oh
'cause
no, that's just that's end
Is
of
that
that's
thing
end
wrong?
of it. Is
Yeah,
that
that's end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
the end of
yes.
it.
We're
That's
not
wrong?
discussing anything
just
about
wild.
it. It's just that is what happened.
that
Yeah.
is wild to me.
Yes, agreed. But it's reality, and reality is fucking twisted.
Yep, for sure.
What people are okay with and what they're not okay with.
I mean, it feels like it's a daily thing with some people. You know,
Mm.
like one day they're okay with this, and then the next day it's like, why the fuck would you ever? I can't believe you just did that to me. It's like, Doc, you literally just did that same exact thing to me 2 days ago. What do you mean?
How dare
Ugh.
you?
Yeah.
It's wild.
And you wonder why I don't want to be on opposite team of you in any shooter. Can't trust you.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Who are you talking about?
You.
What do you think?
No. I thought you were talking about bread. Okay, first off, I'm so done with y'all. Never
Golly.
admitting anything on Bombcast ever again.
Wow.
But there was good that came out of it. I haven't, like, these are still dusty, but I got to show these off, and they're
Yeah,
like sitting on my
that's
collector's
true.
desk. So
Yeah, rather than
That's-
just
I don't get
being
to talk about
shamed.
this stuff very often.
Fair enough.
I still can't believe I found my physical from 15 years ago. or
Years
actually,
ago.
20 years ago.
Oh,
I still have
goodness.
I still have my first ever ticket that I ever got.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Passing a school bus while unloading and loading and speeding in a school zone. I was 1,000 hours of community service.
1,000? Holy shit!
What were you doing? What happened? What was your ticket?
Passing a school bus while unloading and loading.
Oh, straight to jail. Straight to jail for sure.
And speeding in a school zone. First of all, I wasn't speeding. The bus drivers. So the stop sign on the side of the bus.
Okay, hold on.
Was
Back up. When was this?
When I was 16.
Okay.
Like or late 90s.
I was about to say 1930s,
Wild.
1940s.
No. But the thing is, like, so the school bus is in front of me, coming the opposite direction. I'm going. Here's the school zone. I'm not speeding. I have my cruise control set. The stop sign was on the side of the bus was closing, but the lights on the back were still flashing. So that's how he got me. So I steer ever since that day. I have steered clear of school buses.
Yeah. 1,000 hours. How long did that take you?
Months.
I mean, that has to be. Yeah.
Every Saturday. No, this is the bullshit about it. Every Saturday I had to go to this church, and I raked up leaves in the middle of fall. It was never ending.
I was about to say, as leaves were actively falling down, what you were.
Fuck the ones that were coming down, the gust of wind, and everyone there. I just raked up. They're everywhere. Oh, took everything I had not to just set them all on fire and say I'm done. Fuck your leaves.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Big
Golly.
dude. I'll tell you.
Oh,
You know, I've never gotten a ticket.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're a lucky one. I got a ticket in College Station for speeding.
So, like, you know, I'm like Bread. Bread never gets any tickets either, right, Bread?
On this car, nope. I haven't had one yet. Don't talk to me about the Camaro. Don't talk to me about the Camaro.
The number of tickets that you've gotten?
Hey!
Yo,
Mix with the
Vic's coming in with
raid.
the raid.
Hi.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all's night's going well. We're talking tickets. Let's see. The Camaro.
What's up,
Definitely
Ken
one
Shadow?
for speeding. Maybe it was 2 for speeding.
So how many tickets in total?
Oh, I think like actual tickets, I think 3. 2 for yes. So the amount of written warnings I have, I could make a goddamn pamphlet. I threw away some of them at some point, but I mean it yeah, I mean I was well over 150 at some point of times pulled over in my
Jesus.
Camaro.
And you didn't learn.
No, at a certain point I was like, okay, I'm fucking done. I don't care anymore. That's yeah. No.
You said 150?
Times pulled over. Yes. Now that's verbal warnings, that's written warnings, and then the 3 tickets I got, which is meh, but it was all because of my fucking underglow. I can't tell you how many goddamn times. It was just
it gives them just gives them a reason to pull you over. They're not illegal.
I'm going the speed limit. I'm obeying all traffic laws, this, that, and then there's lights behind me. What? For why? Damn it! Ugh. Every single time. Would you consent to a search of your vehicle? Please, at this point, somebody fucking do it. Stop asking me that question. Yes. Stem to stern, show me what I don't know about my car. Find some shit that I don't know is in here. Holy fuck. No one ever did. Because they didn't want to waste the time either, because... Ugh. Yeah, it was fucking in me. God, I did almost lose my license on one of the tickets though.
Jesus.
You know,
I was definitely an idiot in that thing.
do they not keep track of how many times you get a warning?
No.
Oh, they do.
Oh, do they?
They do.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh,
Interesting.
Oh yeah, everything. Every time you're
Oh.
pulled over,
Oh,
it's
shit.
logged, and then basically whenever they run your
Oh.
license, it shows your history of everything.
Oh my god.
Oh,
shit, they
shit.
have to
So
pour
they
through.
pulled up- yeah, they poured your listing and they saw how many warnings
Holy
you got.
shit. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I haven't been
goodness.
pulled over in years though.
The same.
I've only been pulled over twice in my car. It's because I had a taillight light out. The running lamp circuit was out, and every time I tried to diagnose it, it was
Fine.
working. It was working, so I couldn't diagnose something that was working. But finally, I caught that motherfucker, and it was just the corrosion in the plug. And so I just jumped the whole fucking plug, soldered either side, taped the hell out of it, and called it a day. But now at least I know what's going on. Never been pulled over, luckily. Fingers crossed. Good shit, Vix.
Damn.
One time in the truck too, I think it was going like 4 over. Just wasn't paying attention. Cop pulled me over, was like, "Hey, yeah, you're speeding. Just watch your speed." I was like, okay, I guess. Thanks for wasting both of our times.
I'll give you one. I scared the shit out of a cop.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So me and my buddy, we're in this little 2-door coupe car.
Okay.
I'm going, we're talking, I'm not paying attention. It's right there at, it was 336 in Airport Road. We'll just call it there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So going, the light turns red and I don't realize it. So, and I catch it. So instead of trying to brake, I slide through the corner and turn right. So I'm not running the light right on red. Okay. Okay. And this is exactly what I told the cop.
All right.
I skid and I got so close to the cop car that was sitting right there at the other lights. It was like this, and I just immediately did this and parked. I just waited.
It's like, yeah, I'm not even gonna, yep.
Yeah, he come in and he goes, he goes, he just like was hyperventilating for a second and he calmed down. He goes, "What happened?" I explained to him. He goes, "Slow down," and just walked off. He was just happy that his life flashed before his eyes. I told him, I was like, I figured making a right on red was better than running the red light. So
I love it.
it was good.
Oh, golly. That's crazy. Holy shit. Oh. Holy hell.
It was good. It was good times.
Oh.
I can't believe I told you guys about the mod. I'm
Nah,
gonna hear that
you
for
young
the
and
rest of my
dumb.
life.
It is what it is.
I've learned my ways.
Have you?
No.
Nope. Yep. All right. Let's see it. Where's your Cronus? Pull it out.
Well, actually, you see.
Oh, did you
was
finally
married.
get rid of your fucking 360 controller?
Yep, I'm on Xbox One now, officially.
What you need? Yeah, you need to. Yeah, the one that Blood showed me. This fucking thing. What's this? The Razor one.
The Razor Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Phenomenal
Yes.
control.
Fucking
phenomenal controller.
fantastic. Holy shit. The tactile on it, like it's a mechanical controller essentially, which is very, very strange at first. Because like I was like, I pushed the button, but you have to push the button. It has to click. But
Just
once
like a
I
keyboard.
figured that, once I figured that out, it's actually very, 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 very nifty, to say the least.
Very responsive.
Yes.
The next controller I get after this one goes is probably gonna be like a Scuff, or there's a Scuff one that I really want. that Best Buy sells. They have it to where the buttons actually are very tactile, like PC buttons.
That's what the Wolverine is.
That's what the Wolverine
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's their mechanical switches.
Yep.
I might have to look in the Wolverine.
I really like it.
Yeah, next time we meet up, I'll see if I can't bring this
Say-
with me, and you can fuck with it and see how you like it, sort of thing. Yeah, if you
Mine
host
stays-
whatever again.
Say-
Oh, I always unplug
stays-
it because games get pissed off if it's plugged in, and I hate that it
yeah.
vibrates on the desk. So
Yep.
I just leave it unplugged, but the cord just right here, it just sits on top of the cord.
For me, I feel like I want to get a controller because there are some mechanics in Rocket League that I cannot do because of the way the buttons click. That I realize that pro gamers are actually using these advanced controllers like the Wolverine or the Scuff
Yep.
because of the way the buttons actually
Yeah.
respond.
I found myself
And I'm-
hitting buttons by accident sometimes, trying to do some of these other things, and it would fuck up the entire maneuver on like those standard controllers.
Mhm.
But yeah, I promise you cannot hit a button incorrectly on this Wolverine. Yeah, you have to push it. So it makes it a whole lot easier. And
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Do that.
Did you see the article that I posted?
Which one? The rapid fire mod chip one?
No, it was above that.
The Google search one. Then you got the Renaissance Festival. Oh, the Pope. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
First American Pope, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I got all excited.
Kind of wild.
Isn't it? Just crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I saw a bunch of posts about him that was just like, imagine
He's an
going
average
to
guy.
college. Yeah, just imagine going to college with like a frat buddy and then like looking him up later and realizing he's the Pope. Because he went to like a Chicago University and like
Yeah.
got major in mathematics or something.
That's hilarious.
Let me see.
Like, who would have thought that that's something that would happen?
I didn't think so. He went to Villanova. God, that's crazy to have a U.S. Pope.
Oh yeah, the new Pope.
Yeah, that's just so weird to me.
Yeah, I was very, very.
He
surprised.
graduated from Villanova with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics in 1977.
Damn.
Can you imagine going to college with him in 1977 and then just looking him up to see where he is in life and then realize he's the Pope? Like, holy shit.
Well, I mean, at that point, everyone else around you is 70 some odd years old. 60,
true.
70. So, I mean, hell, half of them don't even know how to use the internet. So, I
That's
mean,
fair.
yeah, that's one thing that is still infuriating to me is that, companies won't hire people, older than, we'll call it 50, 55, 60, whatever, because, oh, they don't know how to do this or that, but they're exclusively running the fucking country is crazy.
Stop or no?
That's
just-
a whole nother.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing, but just
That's
like,
a whole nother thing.
what the fuck?
I'm gonna agree with you. I don't understand it, but
Yeah.
you should open that article that
Oh, you did.
Mylee shared. It's right underneath the COD one.
Underneath the COD one. Oh, this. What?
Buddy. Iron Man.
What the fuck? This one. Oh, so. What does this mean? Okay, go away, ads. Motherfucker. The Pope Leo. Oh, is that the new Pope? Yes?
That's the new Pope.
Okay. Confirmed as casual gamer. All right.
Yeah,
That
we got
is,
a gamer in the Vatican.
Wow.
Did not think that would ever happen.
Of Wordle.
but-
Good lord. Okay. Him and his brother, they play Words with Friends. Oh god. Digital Scrabble. Damn.
Imagine telling your friends, I play Words with Scrabble with the Pope.
Yeah, with the Pope. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'll get the Pope to excommunicate you from the church. My daddy knows the Pope.
He whooped his ass in Wordle.
Oh,
Isn't that wild that there's going to be a hardcore gamer Pope one day?
Yeah.
That will
At
just
some
be
point.
playing like Fortnite or Call of Duty.
yeah, the latest COD or something like that. God, imagine getting on the comms and it's just the fucking
it's the
Pope.
fucking
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Forgive me, Father. You're welcome, my son.
I called the last person I ran into an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome, my son. Now clutch up and get this dub.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Golly. Holy shit.
Our future's gonna be wild.
Yeah, fucking. I can't imagine it. I don't know what the hell is gonna be happening at any point in time.
I feel like time's going by too fast. It really is.
Something that God, it was a couple weeks back, but it was really slow at work. So I mean, we were just having a bunch of debates or talks, you know, or just like group thinks about stuff. And you know, the older you get, time seems to go quicker because of your reference of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're young, you know, 16 seems so far off. Like, oh, I can't wait because then I can have my license. But it feels like forever because your reference of time is so short. But then you get to, you know, later years of life, you're like, oh, I mean, yeah, I guess I gotta wait 6-8 months for that. That's not too far off. You know, but back when you were, you know, 12, 13, 14, you know, wanting your license so badly, 2 years off felt like ages, eons.
I agree with that. 100% agree with that. I also think it also has to do with how you mark time. Like, if you don't celebrate the little things in life, like the little holidays, you don't celebrate Halloween, you don't celebrate Christmas. If you just let it go by and zoom by it, it's just like the next year will be here
I
soon.
see what you mean. Yeah, you don't mark all of the occasions or anything like that. You just...
And then, therefore, you have nothing to remember of that time. So you're like, oh, what happened between now and last year? Oh, literally nothing.
Yeah, so, well,
And then
I
time
mean,
feels like it just flew by.
I did that, I guess, like 9 months ago. No, that was a year and a half ago.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like time feels like it's going by so fast.
It
Yeah.
really does.
Well, and I feel like part of it too is how much this thing right here, this cellular device, how much time we just get sucked into, you know, doom scrolling, that sort of shit.
Oh,
Watching
yeah,
shit,
for
watch that. We
sure.
always have to be entertained. You know, we can't sit for 5 minutes somewhere without checking our phone. We can't do this, we can't do that. We have to have stimulation constantly. We can't just exist. We can't just be for 20 goddamn minutes and just, you know, do something or, you know, be entertained. You know, just, it's just so wild.
Back in Bread's day.
Yeah, back in my day, you know, we had, you know, this shit, but hey, my parents didn't let me fucking have any of it. But B, we still went fucking outside for recess. I think that was one of the most annoying things as we got into high school was there were some teachers that would literally like build in like a 10-15 minute, yeah, let's go outside. Let's go, do recess. What? But it was so much fun playing on the playground as, a fucking teenager.
Oh, I can't imagine what it's like now, especially with kids that have like turned into like iPad kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is that like?
Well, and I feel like that's
recess and all that.
I feel like that's a parenting thing, At that point, that's on the parents, It's you have to. There's a certain level of this and that you need to exercise with your kid. Like, it's not gonna be perfect. You will never be perfect as a parent. It's just not gonna happen. But
no,
there's shit that you can do to make sure that they don't, have zero social skills, or
common sense.
Yes, that sort of thing. Like, it's just insanity. Like, some of the, blood. I mean, I don't know how many you have, but I've got 16, 17-year-olds, just getting their license, this sort of thing. And some of them, it's like, how did you even drive here legally? There's no way. But it's that same thing with some of these grown-ass adults. It's like,
oh, they're idiots.
How do you have a license? You drove here of your own free will and accordance. How did you make it here? Oh, it is scary sometimes. You figured out how to get here, but you can't figure out, like, you can't Google search what's the difference between this and this. Like, a type A or type B port. Like, you have no idea. They're literally just different shapes. USB A, USB B, USB mini B. Like, that's just look up the damn shape. That's all that you need to do. Is what cord do I need for my this? My iPhone 16.
People are just so stupid.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
I don't understand how people make it through life. The biggest one is I ask, what kind of car do you drive?
Oh
I don't know.
Yep.
I'm gonna answer that with a truck. I drive a truck.
No, I get that answer all the fucking time.
Yeah.
What kind of truck? A Chevy. Okay. What year? This year.
Really? That's how they answer it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't.
It hurts my soul.
That's why I just, so my wife's car, year, make, and model. I cut through the bullshit. Just year, make, model.
Yeah, same.
Don't.
Yeah, I need to know the year, make, and model.
Yes. Like, if we have to get more specific than that, we'll figure it out later. Especially if it's like a Toyota, it's like, okay, is there JBL anywhere printed anywhere in the car? Well, I don't know. Okay, well, I need to know that because it's either
is it here?
$18 harness. Yes, yeah. Well, for me, it's like I'm going out to the parking lot with you because it's stupid difficult right now to get back there.
No, fuck that. No, we're not allowed to go in the parking lot.
Yeah, have them pull up to the curbside spot.
Oh, come on.
But
yes, Dad. Oh, come on.
What?
Oh, Nat was yelling.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess just yes, agreed. People not knowing what they fucking drive is insanity. You get in it every time you go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you go to McDonald's or to your Starbucks run or whatever, you're in that car. You bought it.
Yep.
There is a title somewhere with the year, make, and model on it. You pay insurance on it.
Okay, so
every month.
You need to be aware that there are people that have everything bought for them.
I'm aware of that.
And I wish I was one of those people. Unfortunately,
We still need to know what you drive at least. Like, give me a brand at least. What symbol is on the front of your fucking car? Golly.
Look, I've had somebody literally go, I drive a Kia.
yeah,
Spectra.
Spectra.
Or they'll say or they'll say a Kia Sedona or something like that, but it's not they're not the same brands.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, like
so
a
stupid.
Toyota F-150 sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
Like that stupid car today, FJ Cruiser identifying as a Tacoma.
Well, what if they had the engine swapped in it for some reason?
God, I don't. No. I have no idea what happened,
No clue.
but it was wrong.
Oh. Check owners when you get a second blood.
Maybe.
Fine. Fuck you. Damn.
I'm trying. It's not cool. It's not cooperating.
Recuperating.
We. Yes. We are gonna go ahead and be rating out the worm. They are doing
I like it.
the streaming. I have no idea what the hell he's doing. Right now, he's scrolling through Spotify like a madman. He's on this song 800 of something. Homie he's on a mission.
My man's got ADHD like crazy.
That will do it. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start that raid. And we will once again be live next week with some more Bombcast. Hopefully we'll have everybody this next go around. But yeah, we like to thank our stand-in Cody.
Thank you, stand-in Cody.
A big stretch.
Congrats again on congratulating.
Yes, congratulations to Cody for graduating.
Congratulations for graduating. Yeah. Congratulating.
God damn it. But with that, we will catch y'all next week.